So there's this analogy that Paul uses about the Christian life. It's to run the race. He uses it often. He returns to it a lot. In fact, at the end of his life, he summarizes his whole life by saying, I ran the race. Nutrition is very important. My wife made this for me. Wow, it's been a while since I've done any exercise. Okay, so one of the things that Paul says about running the race, he says, do you not know that many run in a race, but only one wins the prize? Run in such a way that you might win. Man, there's something about that just challenges me. Run in such a way that you might win. And you think, man, is that really what Paul could be saying? I mean, that sounds like a lot of energy. That sounds like a lot of hustle through the Christian life. Is that really what he's saying? Well, man, if you look at his life, he really did run in such a way that if only one person got the prize, Paul wanted it to be him. And I think it's just a challenge to us not to bring us into competition with one another. But man, just to look at your life and look at your posture and say, man, do you spiritually dress in the morning as though you're getting ready to run, not just to finish, but to win? Are you getting up in the morning? Are you putting on the armor of God? Are you waiting on God? Are you getting in his presence? Are you saying, God, I absolutely need you this morning because I intend to run with everything in me today, the race set before me? The other thing Paul tells us is that in order to run the race, we've got to keep our eyes on Jesus and push aside every sin and every weight. And it's interesting how these two things, undue pressure and sin, are this just pendulum of death. Have you ever found that it's in seasons that you are sinning and falling short, that you just feel out of guilt and condemnation compelled to put on yourself undue pressure in other areas? Things that just eat up your time and eat up your energy, and things that were never part of your assignment from the Lord. And do you ever notice when your time and your energy are being eaten up by weights, things that were never part of your identity, never part of your assignment, you find yourself in such a weak state that you are so susceptible to that sin that easily ensnares us? What God's telling us to do here is to keep our eyes on Jesus and actively push aside every sin and every weight. Sometimes the Christian life can seem so confusing. Like, should I be helping people across the street, or should I be, praying for the nation, or what should I be doing? There's just so many activities that you should be doing as a Christian. But I'm telling you, sometimes the Bible, you'll find these spots that just reduce it to something very simple. Cast aside every sin, cast aside every weight, and keep your eyes on Jesus and run hard. So I just encourage you today, that doesn't mean get busy doing things. That doesn't mean become a Martha and not a Mary. It means get in the secret place, get in his presence, be transformed, set your eyes on him. I'm telling you, there's so much fruit to be found in the presence of the Lord these days. Just do it, make the time, get there. Run with everything you have into the presence of God today and let him transform you. These are amazing times. We're not just trying to survive through these times. The Lord is building something in us that we've never had before. I'm telling you, get in on it on the ground level and get in the secret place and let him build you. Love you. Be blessed. Be a blessing.